carrot?
A snug.
How was our snog? It wasn't the worst.
Hey,
Good to see you again.
Hi.
So, when we spoke last, you had this teenage girl character kind of in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Did you have the fridge character in your back pocket, or is this something
no,
you had to?
This is something I had to stretch and bend and
So
find.
how did you do that?
Well, we have the benefit of knowing the actors that portray the people that our avatars are becoming. So I was able to work with Sir Darius and do a lot of Skyping with him, and I recorded him doing all the lines, and I was able to use that resource. So that was really my process and my research.
How do you
The actual human being.
How far do you go into the character?
I go
how
deep.
much do you?
I go deep and I never come out until we're done with the movie, basically. I'm in him all the time. In between shots, in between just walking down the street and talking, I'm always in fridge, basically.
Hello.
Excellent. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
William. So, congratulations on the film.
Thank you, yes.
Really enjoyed doing it.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't. I mean, most jobs I do, I'm in a sound booth 6 months later or something, tweaking the sound and stuff, and it didn't happen with this, so I brought a pillow to watch it. You know, I hope I've done an all right job. You know, it was great to be part of such a big thing. So, yeah, I'm quite excited about it.
No, there's a horse that's going to make you cry.
Come on.
I swear.
Right. Okay.
It's going to happen.
It's good.
Do you cry in movies often?
I'm a big blabber. Yes, I do. That's why I brought the pillow.
You're not expecting. So, how was this role pitched to you?
It was pretty mad. They went, do you want to be part of this? Should we send the scripts? And I remember going, you don't even need to send the scripts. I mean, all the cast members, the success of the last one, I was in before I even knew what I was doing. And here I am.
I mean, how is building camaraderie on set with the guys? Did you have a chance to get to know everyone beforehand?
No, not at all. I mean, they were in the thick of it when I arrived, and then you just come in, have an odd coffee, have an odd beer kind of thing, but we're working so hard. And then you're rehearsing, you're on your own for a couple of nights, and then first thing in the morning, you've got Dwayne Johnson swinging at you. So, it's fantastic. Great way to meet people.
Life. Thank you guys.
How did you guys get into the Dannies?
Into the dailies.
Spend time with them, watch movies, past movies.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Which of the Danny movies were most helpful?
God, which one did I do? I think the one that I did was Lethal Weapon 4, the last one. That's the one that I specialized in, 100%. He was older, slower. Joe Pesci and Chris Rock were with them, so he was working off of them. That's what I focused on.
And look, in the movie, when I first saw the movie, I saw the finished version about a month ago. And I'm not saying this because he's right here, but the moment he came on screen as Danny Glover, Kevin doing Danny Glover, he tore the roof down.
Extremely kind, man.
It was phenomenal.
But vice versa. I mean, Danny DeVito was unbelievable. It can't be one performance to make it work. You gotta have a group, and I can say that my partner in crime shine like hell. So
Kevin also watched Color Purple. He came to the set with that Danny Glover.
They didn't like
easy.
My first one was a little rough. You told Harpo to be cut.
Hi.
How are you?
William, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Excellent. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
What did you like most about this one?
What did I like most?
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
I've seen not the finished movie, but a rougher version. And I would say what I like is the new characters. I think it really refreshes the concept and keeps it new and exciting while kind of feeling like it's a continuation.
Absolutely. And you got to play Fridge for a moment here. Obviously, you're the one character.
No spoilers.
Isn't that one in the? I spoiled part of it.
In the movie.
Did I?
It's not the biggest thing in the movie.
It's the biggest thing in the movie. There's a horse that made me cry, but also Fridge. That's also a spoiler. I'm spoiling everything right now.
What is going on?
I'm so sorry. But how was that? What was your process in getting into a new character?
It's the same as any new character for me, really. It's being a detective, going through the script, figuring out who this person is, how I'm going to do it, figuring out the voice and the mannerisms, and then, it's just kind of that for every character.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much.
Really enjoyed it.
Good. I'm really glad.
You had a horse make me cry. I don't want to spoil anything.
It's never happened before, has it?
Never happened before.
Yeah, you didn't see
Maybe
that.
Black Beauty.
You didn't see that coming. Well, good point. Okay, all right. Well, that's good company.
That is really good company.
Yeah, that's lovely.
So, tell me about assembling the new members of this cast. At what point did Danny get involved?
Well, the minute that Jake wrote those characters, or even before that, conceived of that idea, that because we knew we wanted to add some people to the mix to just sort of expand our universe a little bit. You ask yourself, okay, so who's brilliant?
It's really working.
Who would be insanely brilliant to think of as being inside the avatar of Dwayne Johnson? Danny DeVito. So it was quick. And Glover, the same thing, because he has a tempo that is so antithetical to Kevin's. So it was sort of like, who are these two? We wanted iconic actors who were completely different than the avatar bodies that they would inhabit. And so that was an easy decision. And unfortunately, they said yes right away. And Awkwafina is somebody, Nora, that we've all become fans of recently. She was actually in a little TV show that I do called Future Man, and we're just huge fans of hers. And she's an amazing actress with a crazy sort of deadpan comedic sensibility, and we thought that would be brilliant. So everybody said yes.
It was also amazing to see Dwayne and her both do their own Danny DeVito impressions as well, and they also each had their own interpretation of it.
Really good. The first table read we had, where everybody came together for the first time, you could watch the actors sort of studying DeVito. You know what I mean? And sort of get like the spark was going off then. So they're both brilliant actors and mimics, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. And were you consciously trying to avoid sequelitis, not going back to the same sorts of? I mean, obviously you have some callbacks in the film.
Yeah.
But how much were you trying to rein that in and not lean too heavily on the success you had?
Well, it's a balance, because I think, as an audience member, when I go to a sequel, I want what I loved, but I want it to be different. But I want it to feel like the thing that I love, just not the same story. So there are things in the movie that I'm not going to give away right now that are intentional callbacks. And I think the spirit of the movie is the same. I think the idea of what the movie's about, which is what are you capable of, and who are your people? Who can you rely on? Who can you be there for? All that stuff is in it, and the comedy, and the action, and the animals. But it should just look bigger and feel more expansive. You know what I mean? And so that was really the way we challenged ourselves, to just do more, take it to the next level.
I mean, how
swore
far?
I wouldn't say that.
It's good. It worked. It was organic.
Yeah,
you pulled it off organically.
It didn't feel sweaty at all.
How far into the future are you thinking? I mean, obviously the first one was a huge success.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed this one is as well. Have you thought, 3, 4? I mean, how far would you want to go?
Of course, especially when you're a producer, that's what you dream of. Also, I know, my partner here, Jake Kasdan, who is the author of these movies. For him and for us, it's about, do we have a story to tell that we feel is worthy? And so, of course, I want to make more of these. And the question will be, what's the next story? How do we take it to yet another level? And that's what we'll be thinking about. But for real, I think the best way to approach these things is let the audience tell you that they want something, and then when they do, we'll be there.
Excellent. Thank you so much. My pleasure.